are live. Thank you everyone for joining me this afternoon, guys. Thank everyone for joining me, guys. And I will be finishing. I will be finishing this video what I started this morning on morning thoughts. So everyone that wanna hear this video, I'm going to give you a chance. Thank you for the likes. The one like already. I'm going to give everyone an opportunity to log back to come back in from this morning. I know a lot of people who subscribed to the channel came on this morning. So we're going to finish this conversation, guys. We're going to finish this conversation this afternoon tonight here and speak about the Republican Party. And we think the Republican Party, is our friend, and they're not. You know what I mean? We also caught up in this election, especially the Democrat, how the Democrat came out with their plan, and the plan backfire according to what they want to do. And so this morning we're going to continue this afternoon we are going to continue this from this morning thoughts. So we're going to speak about it some more this afternoon, and some talk about that, some insights what I was sharing from this morning. And the Democrat is going to the new world order, guys. That is their plan. That is the Democrat Party. That is their plan in this. What you see, that is their plan. The Republican teaming up with Trump will endorse to go to the next, for the run for the next president in the next 4 years in 2020, in 2028. So what's going on here? I think I'm stuck, guys. Hold on. Come out of there. Yeah. So thanks everyone for joining. I'm gonna give some people some chance to join in this afternoon, and welcome to the live. Wesley, the host of YARDCHAT, guys. Thank one and all come to this platform. Like I said again, guys, if you like my platform, go to my portfolio, go to my profile, go to my profile on YouTube, view my profile, guys. And if you like the channel, you know what I mean, you could subscribe and share. If you go to my channel, check out my profile and see what I'm all about. And so this afternoon, guys, we're going to continue the chat from this morning. If you was logged on this morning, we were speaking about the Trump and the VARIC and Elon Musk now is on it. Elon Musk wasn't on it this morning, but he's on it because these are the people that Donald Trump is very close with, especially when it comes down to the one world government movement. And we all, like I said this morning, we all know what the Democratic was doing, what was their plan. We see the plan. But also the Republican have a plan. And their plan is to go towards the one world government. They both, hello, good morning, listen, take the black man out of it. I'm a person. Listen, black man, what I have to do, I'm not, listen, I know what I am, but you don't come in somebody's chat and say, hello, black man. That is very disrespectful. That is rude. I'm a person. I'm a human being. And that is wrong with the world. Everyone see each other in color and category. And at the end of the day, when we all transition and go to the next world, there is no color because we all bleed and we all go in the ground and we disintegrate in the ground and nobody can tell you what color you are. So please, out of respect, do not come in my platform and start using color and all that. Because at the end of the day, color don't mean nothing what about to take place on this earth. And we all think because the Democrat lost and Trump went in there, yes. I pick up Trump because he went, yes, because they stopped certain things that certain things that the Democrat was pushing, their agenda. And we all know what the agenda, what we all know what the American the Democrat agenda was pushing, right? Good evening, guys. Make sure you press the like button. Good evening, Auntie and Demar. Good evening. Salt is in the chat. Thank everyone for in the chat. I appreciate everyone that's logging in on this afternoon. And there's a couple more people in the chat. I only seen one like. Come on, guys. regardless of that, guys, I'm not on YouTube for likes. Yes, you want to like people watch a video. You want people to engage. You want people to subscribe. Yes, thank you for all the subscribe. Our platform is growing. It's only a year platform, and we almost at 1,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? We have a lot of video, guys. We have over 400 something video, because a lot of the video that was on my platform. Let me tell you 2 minutes. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. Let me tell you certain things, guys. My first YouTube channel, it got deleted, right? So this is my channel that I created. I didn't do nothing with this channel. Had this channel was sitting there, so I went back to do some work on this channel in March. So I continue to do this work on this channel March, and come up to this period of time where we have over we almost have over nine we almost accept 900 subscribers. Our watch time for a small platform, our channels is we are getting views. We are getting good views. People are tuning in, even though it's a small platform. It doesn't matter if it's a small platform. There's certain things that that I'm going to speak about tonight. A lot of people probably not agree with, especially when it comes to the Democrat. I do not support the Democrat, and I do not support the Republican, because both of these parties have an agenda that they have to push. No, the Republican agenda that they have to push, they're pushing technology to go to the next world, into the new world order. You have Trump and Elon Musk are very important when it comes down to this step into the new world order. Because why? Because Eli is a technology guy, and we think this is okay. Yeah, everything is good. Democrat laws, Trump, man, it was he embarrassed Kamala Harris at the poll. Everything went good. Hello, Tiago. Good evening. Good evening. So big up guys who in the chat. So everybody is so overwhelmed because Kamala Harris got shot down. Everyone seen her agenda, and everyone is pushing, that agenda. You have everyone. This is what I see. Everyone that was on the Democrat, they're pushing that. They're pushing the community agenda, basically. So what it is, the Democrat right now, they're creating abomination, desolation, according to the word of the Most High. That is what they're doing, because what they're doing in California, in New York, and Jersey, to our kids, to our young generation people, these generation kids, they are lost. So that is the reason why Trump went on a rampage and said, and I'm going to repeat from this morning, he said that he's going to go back, he's going to put back pride in school. And that was about abolished from school from in the 80s. I think it was Madam Albright. She's the one that authorized the prayer to become out of school under Reagan administration. She want school to be out. Not even Madam Albright, but there was a lady also. But I did a show on it where she fought against the school, and she won that prayer and all of that. And people, it's a mess. This country is in a mess when it comes down to the spiritual side of being obedient to the Most High. America is one of the countries that are in disobedience. We're making our own rules. We're making our own law, giving people rights. We're doing all type of things. And where the Democrat are responsible for this in the world. What the Democratic are responsible, they're responsible for Obama signing that bill, and they are responsible for Joe Biden sign off the bill, or they celebrate Transition Day on Good Friday. So Kamala Harris' job was to make sure that human rights push, because that was going to push the LGBT community. Facts. People could get mad or upset or whatever it is. We all know that Kamala Harris supports same-gender marriage. She did perform one in California. Nothing I'm speaking wrong, guys. And YouTube know where I'm coming from, because my content deal with what is in history, what in newspaper, what these people contribute to. So I don't think YouTube would say, "Oh, YARDCHAT, you speak anything, defamation character." What I'm speaking on are what these people did. And it's proven fact that Kamala Harris performed a same-sex marriage in California. And also, she said that one of the best things she did in her life. What abomination she did. And we all know she support transitioning male to female and female to male. She support that. Majority of the Democrat, majority of all these people that came on this campaign trail with Kamala Harris support that agenda. When you look at those people who support the agenda, a majority of them are Democrat. And I can guarantee you, there's a strong possibility. There is a strong possibility that Dwayne is a Republican, is a Democrat. Excuse me, is a Democrat, and it's a strong possibility where you see all of these sport entertainers, actors, actresses, hip hop artists, all of them support that because that is what the type of belief, that's the type of demonic spell these people are on to push that. What they want to do is they want to have their own race. And hear this now. Here, this is the fact. Here, how we know this is wrong against the word of God. This is how we know it's wrong. Hear this, people. How we know it's wrong? The word of God said to go out and multiply. To go, I'm going somewhere, guys. Whoever's in chat, listen, I'm going somewhere. Republican, I'm setting up certain things with Democrat and go right into the Republican. So the Democrat is preparing everyone for that. When you go to the Republican now, the Republican Party support New World Order, transitioning the world into a New World Order, into where they want the biometrics that's been out for a while. What they're working on right now, they're working on the mark of the beast. That is what they're working on. That is where Trump, Elon Musk, VANCE, and VANCE, all of these people come in, because these people support the New World Order or the New America, or where we going to where you cannot buy and sell no more. That is what they want to go into, where they want to call it communist, fact, whatever they want to call it, but it's not communist. What it is, if you do not have that mark, and that is what the Democrat is pushing. Excuse me, the Republican. I don't know why I'm keep getting mixed up, but at the end of the day, these two parties have an agenda each party have to push. So the Democrats are responsible to push the LGBT community agenda. That is what they're for. They are for no other reason, because everything you're talking about, when you talk about plan to help America, they don't have no plan. That's why Kamala Harris lost the election. She don't have no plan. But people, do we remember the affirming care? Do we remember that? Do we remember that? People, okay. I'm going to give you guys a rude awakening up tonight. I'm going to give you guys a rude awakening, because there is a video that I want you guys to look at, because this video is showing you where the Democrat is going. And you have Mike Johnson, who is a Republican, is a House representative, and he's saying what these people are doing. They are traumatizing our kids. People, listen, guys, kids are having surgery without they reach puberty. Kids are having pubic blockers given to them before they reach puberty, guys. And all of these are natural things supposed to happen in a human body. This is what these people don't understand. This is why these people are dynamic. The Democrat people are dynamic. This is what these people doing. So you have a young girl or a young boy. You start blocking the pubic blockers from before they reach puberty. What's going to happen to the inside? Don't you know these things in the natural process of the Most High, how these things supposed to go in life? Because if you don't get rid of that, it's people, when you block something, that means it's still there. So this was going to happen. The emotion and the trauma these kids going to suffer from these things, guys, because they are messing with a person genetic. You're messing with everything inside of their body, guys. You forcing a pill to block the puberty for the manhood of a man, the voice changing, the woman, the hair start growing, women, they start having a menstruation, all of that. People, when you block these things, you are causing trauma to that person, and sooner or later you're going to see all of that going to come into, you're going to see exposed. You're going to see all this behavior, because these people going to have to go to a lot of mental counseling, guys, where these kids, that is the reason why you have a lot of suicide among that community, because they are not getting the proper help. These people are think that they're helping the outside, but it's the inside they have a problem with. So you telling me this now? You telling me this, guys? If you have a problem, how you feel about yourself mentally, how can you correct that in surgery and you're still going to have that same issue? So the surgery is a waste of time. So a person want to say they identify themselves as a girl and they are a boy. So how you going to transition your mind into a female? Because you do not have a female mind. You do not have a female brain and mind. You have a male brain and mind, how a male think and how a male do certain things. So you could get all the pubic blockers all you want. You could do all the surgery you want. You could cut off your private area. You could cut off your breast. You could have fake eyelashes. You could have fake boobs. You could have a fake plastic rubber penis. You could have a fake, what you call it, a fake vagina where they people, do you know how these surgery are done? People, do you know? Do you know? People, do you know? Do you know these people are dynamic? How can you say you have the best interest of the people when you are telling the people, give them law and said it's okay? My issue is this. How can a person multiply and create if a two man is laying down? How could that happen, guys? How could that? And if a two woman lay down, how could they reproduce? Tell me how that happened. And please do not talk me about artificial insemination or having somebody carry your child. No. Can you naturally produce, get pregnant a man? You don't have eggs, you don't have a fallopian tube, you don't have that, you don't have a womb. So how in the world you going to say you are a woman? How are you going to say you're a woman? These are the things make up a woman. A woman have a menstruation. A woman have ovaries. A woman have fallopian tube. A woman have a womb. A woman have breast milk. So how a man going to have say he's a woman if you cannot produce these things naturally? How is that? Tell me, how is that? And the problem that I have with these people on YouTube, we're living in a world where we're going towards a new world order. Laws going to come into a play. I'm gonna have to charge my phone. And you having people know we have Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith. We spoke about it this morning. This man is playing both sides of the fence. This man endorsed Kamala Harris. And a couple weeks later, you talking about you knew that Trump was going to win, but you endorsed Kamala Harris. Then you went in record and talk about what how Trump win the race. You went in record that Kamala Harris should have won Pennsylvania and she lost. You are a content creator. You're not. You see, this is the problem that I have with these people when they transition from ESPN. They bring the same propaganda, reading off some damn paper. Someone write their whole show for them. He's reading. He's done in the paper reading and have no in touch with his audience as a content creator. And to my knowledge, YouTube supposed to be content creator. So where is Stephen A. Jackson opinion on nothing? Everything is written out by a producer and give it to him and read. He's a puppet, people. This man do not have free will to speak what he want to speak. He is being controlled because these people, if they do not support a certain thing, they lose certain benefits. We know that. We know that. We know that, guys. So now Steven Jackson is playing both headed. You see, these people, you don't pay these people, don't mind, because guess what? He's making up all the excuse for Kamala Harris and say the reason why Trump win. So why did you endorse Kamala Harris? Because she's black? That's all it was. And to my knowledge, they're saying about 14,000 people didn't vote. That's irrelevant. I don't care if they didn't vote. Guess what? American people have spoken. American people have said that what Kamala Harris and the Democrat Party, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, the country said they are not okay with it. The country said they are not okay with same-sex marriage. That's what the country is saying. The country is saying that they do not support what Kamala Harris is pushing, what they're giving her politics, her policy sucks. Even Vice Cartel support Trump. He said just because she's black, what about the policy? What about the policy? Her policy was horrible. Her policy was not for people. Her policy was to just introduce what they want to do and not inviting the people to say, okay, do we have a voice? One thing I know what the Democrat do, they force their objective on people. You're forcing people to all of these pronouns and all of this and all of that and all of that. And if we make one mistake with calling somebody by a different pronoun, they want to ridicule you, they want to crucify you. But we know all of this is bullshit. Bullshit. And I don't really curse on my platform. Bullshit is not a curse. Shit is what people, our body wastes that we get rid of, but we just want to say in a proper, courteous way, your body wastes. But it's bullshit. We know bullshit. We know bullshit when we see it. And guess what? The American people think they're out of the woods with Trump. Oh my God, it just started. Let me tell you where they're going. The American people, not the American people, Trump, Elon Musk, VANCE and Vance, people, they are pushing the one world government agenda. Let me tell you something. What Trump is doing, I know what he's doing. I know what Trump is doing. And I hope a lot of people see what he's doing. What Trump is doing, Trump is distracting us for what they're really doing. Do you know the distraction, people? It's a distraction. The Republican Party is the biggest distraction on this planet. They distract people from the real thing, what's going on. This is what's going to happen now. Sooner or later, the Republican going to introduce certain things if you want certain benefits. If you want certain benefits, you're going to have to do certain things. You have to, people, let me tell you something. In the book of Revelation, and then you could say, oh, YARDCHAT, this and that. In the book of Revelation, it said that. So all of these rich people are building bunkers. All of these rich people hiding in space, hiding on the ground or in caves. It's not going to help. It's not going to help. Let me tell you, people. There's going to be a time when your money is worthless. There's going to be a time when all your fame and your wealth don't mean nothing. You're going to have to take that mark if you want to buy and sell, because they're going to be you. If you do not have people, it's already started in Europe. It started in the UK. It's already started in Europe, where if you do not have a certain chip in your hand, you cannot go into certain supermarket or restaurant to go eat or shop. They already started. It's already there in China. China already have everybody on that one currency where the government keep a track where everybody spend their money. The government give them money, and this is what the government going to track where you spending money, what you supporting. This is what Donald Trump is going towards too. Mark my word, guys. Mark my word. It's all a plan right now. The illegal immigrants, you are in trouble. I am telling you, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. You are in trouble. That is one of the first things Donald Trump going to do, get rid of all these migrants here illegally. Jamaican going to get deported. I know it's going to be a lot of Jamaicans get deported. And Trump also went on record that all of these people that want to think because they're here illegal and they want to have kids, they're not going to get no benefits. The kid's not going to get no benefits. All of these people going to get deported, because he's saying that just because your family sneak and come here and wind up having a child, that child will also not going to be citizen. That child will get deported. Listen, this is what the American people voted and say they want, who is in power. We cannot cry over spilled milk no more and say, oh, we should have voted for Kamala Harris. It's too late. We already have Trump. And Trump going to come in with some iron fist law. People going to start to cry and plead and beg. But he's not going to listen, because he is the person that I don't know if he's going to sign a 7-year treaty with Russia. I don't know. This is something each and every person got to look out for, because this could be actually a biblical thing that's taking place. Because we know a person going to sign a 7-year treaty and they're going to renege on it. In the space of 3.5 years, the person who signed the treaty is going to renege on it and fool everybody and start ruling with his iron fist. That is the new ruler. I don't know if it's Trump, but to my knowledge, Trump have a lot to play, but I do not think it's Trump. But I think it's coming from the Republican Party, because they are responsible for the one that to make sure the one world government come into the world. Kamala Harris, a Democrat, they are responsible for the ABC community, the alphabet community. They are responsible for that, because Barack Obama signed a contract with them. That's what it is. It's a contract. No damn bill. It's a contract and a bill. As long as the Democrat Party is in existence, they're going to push their agenda. That's what the contract basically say. Basically, guys. And also, other bills going to come into play. So the last thing Joe Biden did in power was to make sure that the transgender day fall on Easter. That's what Joe Biden makes sure he's responsible for in his presidency. And Kamala Harris was going to be responsible for the human rights. It's been hindered. Both parties are going in the same direction, but different approach. They go in the same destination, but this one taking this road, but they go because each party have a play to play in this one world government, what was coming into set up into the world. And when I say one world government, every country gonna come underneath that one world government system. That is what America is trying to push right now, and other country. That is what they're trying to push, the one world government thing. And let me tell you something, guys. We see what Elon Musk is pushing right now, because Elon Musk are with Trump, they are very good friends. And right now with the war in the Ukraine, guys, someone sent me a video, but I could not put that video up. Two people sent me the same video on WhatsApp. People, I cannot put up that video because the video show. You know what the video show? These AI dogs that are hunting soldiers in the Ukraine. And people, when they find these soldiers, do you know what they do? I could not show that video. These people no longer exist, put it that way. So that is what's going on in Ukraine with these, and also for the last 2 weeks, Elon Musk, we saw all them AIs, people. That is where Trump is going with Elon Musk, to the one world government. And these people gonna have it where you cannot buy and sell, where you don't care if you're rich or poor, if you do not have that mark, people. And the mark is going against the statue and the righteous way of the Most High, of God, the Creator. They're going against the Creator ways and statue of life. And that is, people, once you start violating the law of God, you are in trouble. And America violate that law so many times, guys. That's my son, you know what I mean? And we are living in a time that we think everything is okay because Kamala Harris no longer, didn't win the presidency, or we are happy because the Republicans in the seat. We are not. America is not out of the woods. People, let me tell you something. The year 2025, we're going into before this year started, everybody said, oh, this is a year of exposure. No. I don't call it a year of exposure. I call it a year of reckoning, to recognize what is happening into the world. It's not listen, what expose do? Expose make you recognize what's going on. That's what expose mean. When you expose something, people recognize and see it. So it was a year of recognizing what the world is going to, what the world is planning. So after we had the pandemic, and we see certain things where a certain organization or plan came into the world. Okay, World Health. World Health. Let's speak about World Health. The pandemic brought all of the world together, good or bad, where the people recognize that we have to work together. So what all of these countries that are supporting that, they came together and formed World Health. World Health, they have everyone from the world. It's like a conference and putting their input of what is going on during the pandemic. And we all know what we had to do during that pandemic. That certain things, people, if you want to keep your job, if you want to continue to go to work, you have to get certain things. Okay. Myself, I had to take it. Not to have to take it. I don't know if I could say this on YouTube because, okay, read between my details, guys. During the pandemic, we had to take, because I worked during the pandemic. I worked in social service during the pandemic. And I know to my knowledge, I never got it. I don't know if I did or not because I remember back in 2020, I became very sick for 2 days. And I said to my wife, I said, listen, I was in a room, isolate myself in the other room for 2 days. But one thing I could speak for, I said to my wife, I said, listen, and I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, no, it wasn't. I said, okay. I said, okay. My wife started giving me hot tea, hot miso soup, hot. Everything was hot. Nothing cold. Everything was hot. And I said to myself, I said, listen, whatever this is, if it's not over in 3 days, there's something wrong. I woke up the next day. I said, whoa, my God, I feel much better. I said, glory to the Most High. Okay. What these people are not telling us is the truth. I seen a lot of YouTubers talking about, oh, Hollywood people or the thing and all that. Listen, what is this bullshit? What is this BS? People afraid to speak about certain things that happen in the world as history. Till this day, and I went to my doctor and I told my doctor exactly how I felt. Exactly. I said, listen, doctor, yes, I had it. I show my card. I said to her, something is not right with me. That's what I said to her. Something is not right ever since I took it. Something is not right. People, what these people did, I believe what they did It was a census. Do you know what a census is, guys? A census. This is probably the first time people are going to hear this. What y'all talking about? They did a census. The census, I believe it had something to do with DNA. I believe it had something to do with your DNA. So when I said to my doctor, I said, listen, ever since I took it, something is not right in my body. I could feel it. I know my body. I know, especially on my left side, because that's where I had it. People, let me tell you something. There's certain times on my left arm, people, let me tell you something. I could still feel it. I could still feel it. But I said to myself, God knows. And how ironic this. No, we have Elon Musk developing the Neuralink. Oh my God. Okay. Let me talk about the Neuralink, what people don't want to speak about. The Neuralink. It's a link directly to your brain. And therefore, if you have a link directly to your brain, guess what could happen? Come on, people. I believe, this is what I believe. I believe they got my DNA. I believe that, I don't know if this was last year or the year before, I'm not sure. During the P. Diddy case, do you know, guys, a whole bunch of Google president and CEO and all these people resigned from Google, these big time company. Big time company. When I say big, billions. From what I heard that all of these big time company resign because what they're about to do, they're not for it. What the next level in the world and the technology, what going to do to this world, what going to bring forth, guys? These people are into biometrics. These people are putting machine flesh together to create artificial intelligence that have feelings, that will bleed. All of these things, guys, they have it. Elon Musk, people, there's certain things that Elon Musk not even telling the public. Okay? All I know is this, guys. All I know is this, that we going into the new world order, NWO, new world order, where little by little, we're going to start to lose our privileges. Privileges. And the thing with privileges, they are given and they are taken away. So they are calling these things privileges, rights. What is right? Privilege. It's a right. It's a privilege. That's what they call it, a right, but it's a privilege, guy. So right now, the Democrat Party, we know what, like I said, we know what they're pushing. The Republican Party, people, be careful. Please check spiritually. Have your spiritual discernment on, guy. Is not everything that you see in the Republican present is what it is. It's very deceiving. One thing I know with the Republican, they are very deceiving group of people, a party of people. So we could sit here and all of these people come on social media, into YouTube or whatever platform, they talk about a whole bunch of stuff, but they refuse to speak about the new order, the new direction where the Republican are bringing us to. It's the future because it's there with Elon Musk. This is the future of America is Elon Musk. Where they go into that direction of all of these technology, that is where they're going, guys. That is where they're going. And I am not afraid of this new world order that they're going to implement into the world, because what that world going to do is going to slowly people going to start living in a delusional world because they don't want to face reality. So with this Neuralink, no, this Neuralink could tap into your brain and all type of things going down with that Neuralink. Guys, make sure you like the video, press the video, press the like button, guys. You know what I mean? I have a lot of people in the chat, guys. I don't know how many people in the chat, but please press the video and like the video, guys. One thing, guys, one thing I'm telling people, one thing. I'm from Jamaica. One thing, let me tell you something, guys. One thing, let me tell you. A lot of people, this platform is to reveal the truth. People, we're going to get in some, when I say we're going to get in some technology, what the Republican really stand for, what they're bringing forth right now, and they're bringing technology into the world, guys. That's what the Republican will bring. And unfortunately, they know all of these illegal immigrants. They know the migrants. They know them, guys. They know them. And unfortunately, you know what I mean? It's going to be hard for them because Trump is coming hard and hard and hard and hard at them. And God help those people with babies. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. If you come in this country illegal, in today world, we're not talking about maybe 20 years ago, 10 years ago, or 30 years ago, but you have all your documents now. You have everything. That's good. But I'm talking for the last 5 years. If you enter United States underneath some wire or climb over a wall or you pay somebody or however you got here, and you know you're not here legit, and you have the audacity to go carry a child in this world, come on, people, be smarter than that. People want to say, oh, yeah, that's rude. No. If you are in a country league and you're struggling to make ends meet, and you're going to bring a child into this world for the child to suffer, Trump is saying, listen, that child is not going to be a citizen. Both of y'all getting deported. Listen, that is the person you vote for. America have spoken. So, this is where you get people, This is where you get people, especially American people, they're not going to come out and bar. No. American people are not going to come out and bar because Trump is winning. But wait till January, February, March, April, or the summertime of 2025. You're going to see people are going to say, oh, this is not right. Oh, how could we do that? This is not, we voted for him, but we didn't know he's going to do that. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear it. Do you think Trump give up? Hell, do you think Trump care? He's in it. He know he's not going to get a second term. So what he's doing right now, he's setting up certain things in the Republican, because Republican run the House. The Republican running the cabinet now. So you're going to have more people pushing the New World Order than ever. The Democrat agenda is on the back burner, but sooner or later, they're both going to come and present it, guys. That's what it is. Do you think the Republican care about the Democrat? They don't care, people. These people who are pushing the propaganda, they don't care what if you Republican, Democrat, because they know that the Republican have their what they have to do to bring forth in the world, and the Democrat know what they have to do, but the Democrat will get their turn to bring, because they have to get that human rights bill passed. They have to get it. If according to the word of the Most High, how everything going to turn out in prophecy, and prophecy wise and pathetic wise, those rules got to come into law, because you people forgetting the entity that support this thing. They need laws. They cannot do it like regular right thing to do. They cannot do it, guys, because people will be against it. So they got to get law approved. So what Trump is doing now, Trump is going to try to overturn, put back primary school, and telling the teachers, you are forbidden to teach same sex. You forbidden to traumatize our kids. To counsel people, tell them you're not you're not in the right body, this and that. And he's saying that there is no reason why a guiding counselor, a principal, a psychiatrist, a counselor should have more rights than the parents. So Trump is not supporting that, and he's telling people this is what the agenda is, and American people said they okay with the thing, because when you look at the election last week, Kamala Harris, like I said this morning, won California. Look what California stand for. Kamala Harris won New York. Look what New York stand for. Kamala Harris won Jersey. Look what Jersey stand for. All of these people compromise our kids, telling it it's okay for our kids to transition and get surgery and all of that. No. Those people in Wisconsin, Oklahoma, and all those places in those Midwest, they said they don't like that because they like family. Because those people have farms and they want to produce kids so the kids could take over the farm, or whatever it is, or family inheritance of whatever. They want to keep it in the family. They do not want to support any outside entity away from family. Those people in the Midwest, they stand on family value very, very strong. And the people over on this side of the world, in New York, California, or Jersey, they support slackness and propaganda, Democrat. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised what the stunt of what the Republican going to do for the next year and a half, people. I believe the next year and two, before Trump come out of power, we will see what the agenda. People will actually see what is Trump agenda. Do you think all of these things that Trump is saying? Do you think what his plan? His plan is to make sure the America is going to the one world government system. That's Trump plan. That is Trump plan. That is Varric plan, because Varric support Trump, and that is also Joe Biden, and that is also Vance. That is what all of these Democrat people stand for. They're going to sit back and wait, because they know another 4 years they could come back around, and who they're going to put. People, I don't know who they're going to put, but whoever they put, it doesn't matter, because these two parties have an agenda that they have to push, and they're going to push it to the fullest, guys. You know what I mean? We speaking about biblical things. We speaking about just trying to speak about biblical things. We speak about MMA. We speak about everything, but my main subject right now is to speak on how the world is government. And I have a fan base for that. A lot of people like, get into detail and study. People, there's a lot of things that I'm going to bring. People, we live in the last days. There's a lot of biblical stuff that I'm going to bring on this channel and bring forth and warn the people. Because right now, America is being warned. America need to wake up. Anyhow, this Democrat situation come around again, and it will, because it's going to come around next 4 years. It's going to come around. It's going to come around, guys. And these things must be coming to law. They have to come into law, guys. all of these things that you see, what's going on now. Listen, I'm not surprised. All of these things is biblical. What's going to happen? We are living in the last days. We know men love themselves more than, men love themselves more than love God. Men want to say they are the creator. Man said there is no God. Man want to prove they're God. Look what man doing. Man is doing surgery, transforming man into woman into men. They having all type of abomination and desolation, what the word of God speak about. That is abomination. And I said this morning, how can a child, a male, relieve themselves when during having, sex, release themselves? How can you release that self if you don't have nothing there to release yourself, because you got it cut off and it's in your mind mentally that you got to release yourself, you got to ejaculate. Ain't no kids on here, let's all grown adult. You have to ejaculate. How your mind going to, how that going to affect your mind, that you want, there's a feeling that you feel, but you cannot do it. How are you going to, how are you going to resolve that? And these people lying to these young people saying that, listen, to my knowledge, to my knowledge, to my knowledge, these people don't have no type of feelings down there when you have no surgery. You don't. You don't, because you cannot put something fake and think that it's going to have feelings. It doesn't work like that, guys. So once a man cut off their genitals, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Once a man cut off that and they want to relieve themselves, and but you so-called you're proclaiming that you are a woman, but you are a man because you are a man. There's two sexes in the world that Trump said that he's going to pass a bill, that a legislative bill in Congress said there's only two gender in the world, male or female. There's no other. And I agree, there's no other, guys. There is no other. Despite how you feel, despite how you feel, there's only two agenda in the world. So you going to do surgery to correct something that you cannot correct mentally. How surgery going to correct something mentally? If it's something in your head, how are you going to correct it? So my problem is, and I'm going to ask that question, and I'm going to put this to the audience. How can you, as a man, once you have the surgery, cut it off, and once you get sexual aroused, because mostly mental, how are you going to release yourself? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. And I do know people in that community, and I will bring someone from that community. We're going to speak about it, guys. We will speak about it because I believe, this channel also is to give people information and an insight on certain things, and because we have to tell these young people that what they're doing is not right. I go on record, I do not support that type of lifestyle. I believe it's a choice. I believe people decide to do what they want to do. I don't believe it is nothing have to do with anything physical, because people doing these things physical and they're still having some mental issues. So what I was telling you. So you know what I mean? I'm not against that community, but I just believe that what this community done to society is harm. You actually ram this down our throat. You actually tell us we have our own law. You cannot say this. You cannot say that. You know what I mean? Even though people make mistake in life, nothing is 100% in this world no more. You have people making believe that they are this, they are that. You know what I mean? I don't understand how, a government could allow a 10 and 11-year-old child to make decision for he or she life. And once a child cut that off, my God, a child. Do you remember, guys, when you like 4 years old or 10 years old, 7, or even 10, 11, 12 years old, and by the time you reach 15, 16, you're thinking something different, guys, different. So I feel sorry. I feel sad for these kids that going through this. I believe that they are being misunderstood, and they being counseled, and they're being manipulated and to do these things to believe that they could be a female, and you can never be a real female. Man could never be a female. I don't care. And we have look at Caitlyn Jenner. You know what I mean? You know, and let's be honest, guys. 1970, what 375? Bruce Jenner won the Olympics. And I am not being disrespectful, YouTube. I'm telling facts that what happened, because when you change it, when you go in history, it's Bruce Jenner that won the Olympics. So let me pull up something here. Let me pull up something here, because it's good. It's good to pull up these things, because I want to see what it say in Google right now about Caitlyn Jenner won the Olympics. Because I'm sure if Google is right, it's not going to say Caitlyn Jenner didn't win the Olympics. You know what I mean? No disrespect. No disrespect. It was Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner, you know what I mean? You know, he won the Olympics at that time when he was a male and transitioned to a female. Now that, you know, he's a female, but I'm sure that, okay, guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. And you know, what I mean, the reason why I'm doing this because I don't want YouTube to say, "Oh, I'm trying to defamation anybody's character." But look what Google say. Look what Google say. I'm going to read it. Bruce Jenner Olympics decathlon, or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? Remember, that's what Google say. Let me let me big it up for you guys so you could see it. This is what Google say. What they say, Bruce Jenner. Then it go down and say Caitlyn Jenner, formerly known as Bruce Jenner. See, you see how they correct it? So won the gold medal and broke the world record on decathlon in 1976 Montreal Olympics game. So hear this now. What Olympics event did Bruce Jenner win? This is what Google's saying. It's not YARDCHAT, so I am not trying to say, oh, why, oh, you call no. Even Google acknowledged that, saying it was Bruce Jenner. It wasn't Caitlyn Jenner. It was Bruce Jenner that won the Olympics. Then later transition, as Google say, Caitlyn Jenner, formerly known as Bruce Jenner, won the gold medal. You know what I mean? But the headlines say Bruce Jenner, because you cannot change that in history, because you are Bruce Jenner that won the Olympics. Bruce Jenner won the Olympics, not Caitlyn Jenner. So I just don't understand that. I just don't understand how anybody in their right mind, this world, people, the world we're living in now, saying this type of behavior is okay and it's not. How can we raise our kids? These people walking down the street half naked. They have their parade. It's everyone is naked. Everything is about sex. They're perverted. Everything is about sex. See, the entity behind them is the same entity that been on this earth for a long time. The entity were around when Moses lead the people out of Egypt. Because when Moses went up to the mountain, it's the same behavior that these people was doing when Moses came back down. If you believe in the Bible, what the Bible say, because the Bible is a history book. So these people, and what the people them did, they build like a idol to worship. America have two idols they worship: the bull and the Statue of Liberty. The bull represent business. Plain and simple as that. Business. Think about what the bull represent business, and the Statue of Liberty, so-called, represent freedom. But what kind of freedom? Do you see how these people plan for the future when they make up these Declaration of Independence and when France give America the Statue of Liberty? The Statue of Liberty was for a purpose, because the Statue of Liberty represents freedom of what America want to do. That is why America and UK and France, they are like this. They're like this. Why? Because look at the color flags. They both support the color flags. So that means they both support the propaganda, the New World Order, and human rights and the LGBT community. They both do. Let's keep it real, guys. It's known that they do. Because I cannot see how a countries have the same color of a flag that they're trying to get away from. Explain. How can you say you're getting away from the UK and you have the same color flag of the UK and France? You know what it represents? Slackness. And we know France is one of the pervertedest country in the world. France. We know about France. Trust me. Napoleon, all of them, we know, people. And over that side of the world, Rome, we know the wickedness that's going on there. We know what these people do. So, you know what I mean? And that's the thing, that the people in the world think that people don't know, and they're trying to like a facade, like people don't know what they're doing. I know exactly what these people are doing. So Donald Trump, I see what you're doing. You think I don't see you? I know you preparing the one world government, in the United States. I know what you're doing, Donald Trump. I know. And a lot of people think, oh, Trump won. Yeah, make America great again. In what way? Make America great again in what way? That's what people not speaking about. People talk, oh, people want money in their pocket, money. And let me tell you something. One YouTube person, and I'm very disappointed in him. Very smart guy, but I'm very disappointed. All this guy care is about money. He's a money god. And he's no different from Republican and Democrat. He's no different, because he served a money god. That's what he served, the God money. He don't serve the true living God. He's saying about, oh, I'm worried about Trump putting more money in my pocket. Listen, and this man say that he believe in God. I'm not going to call his name. I already dropped his name one time on this podcast, and I see what they're doing. I see what Trump's doing. I see what these people doing. I see what Trump's setting up VANCE and Vance. I see what he's doing. Listen, it doesn't matter who's in the president, Vance or Varric, because if Vance win it, it's probably Varric going to be his vice president, and if Varric win, it's probably going to be Vance's vice president. People, they have it figured out, man. These Republican, they are very smart. But let me tell you something. By the grace of the Most High, I know how these people are doing things, and I see it. You know what I mean? Now you have Elon Musk in it. New World Order, guys. New World Order. You see all these people? I guarantee you, Trump, Varric, Vance, and Elon Musk, I guarantee you, guys, you will see all of this in the next couple of years. People say, oh, YARDCHAT, you're talking. Yeah. People, check my podcast, and you see when I speak certain, listen, people, I do my homework. I do my homework biblically, physically, and spiritually. I look at this both ways. And spiritually, there's something coming. There is something coming, guys. There is something coming, and it's coming. We could say, oh, it's coming, guys. And once it's here, there's nothing we could do about it, because that's the plan. That's the plan of the enemy. You know what I mean? We're gonna see, guys. We're gonna see. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate everyone coming in. Thank you for the like, guys. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Let me just see what's going on here behind the scene. You know what I mean, guys? Listen, our goal is, we're coming to the end of the show, guys, and I always tell people what our goal is. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and our goal is to work on our watch hours. We're doing both. So if you're new to this platform, guys, check out my profile on YouTube. Go to my profile. I don't ask people just to subscribe. I just say, listen, if you like what I do, you might pop in today, but go check my profile on YouTube. See what my platform about. I do commentary about everything, guys. Biblical, spiritually, MMA, a lot commentary. I don't discriminate when it comes to content. And my content is genuine. I speak on things what people they say, just like Donald Trump. He said he's gonna bring back pride in school. That's his own words. He said that he's gonna sign a bill that no teachers will allow to teach or counsel any kids talking about girl or boy that they are born in the wrong body. Any teachers that preaching that or teaching kids about that will be severely dealt with, and I support Trump on that because that is abuse to our kids, guys. You telling a kids that don't even know what's going on, don't even reach puberty, don't even know what's going on in his own body, and you telling that child that he's in the wrong body. Shame on you, all these people. And that's what Kamala and Harris and Democratic Party stand for, guys. That's what they stand for. Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? So, this is what my platform about, guys. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's a new platform. We oh man, I don't know. Man, I just thank God that this video getting enough. I have this video in the wrong I have it in the wrong category. I should have changed it. I don't know why I didn't change it, but it's all good, guys. You know what I mean? So far, guys, we have currently we have 2 people in the chat. Or one, I think it's 2. And currently we have 127 views, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Listen, guys, we thank everyone that coming on the platform and liking the platform. Subscribe if you like the platform, guys. We going somewhere on this platform, you know what I mean? We almost monetized for the 500 subscribers and the 3,000 watch time. We're knocking at the door hard. We're almost there. And our platform is only a year old, guys, a year old. And what we accomplished so far, what I did, I put a lot of the videos that I had in the archives, and that's why I have a lot of videos. I have a lot, 400 and how much video I have? I have, what I mean, because what I do is the video that was on the other platform that got terminated, I had them in archives. I have them in the computer. I saved it. So what I did, that's why I have a lot of videos. So I port them all and I upload them on this platform. You know what I mean? With some live video, but there's some old video there that I uploaded. And this video on TikTok that I will port and bring back on YouTube. So people could actually see what's going on. There people right now. Follow me on TikTok. YARDCHAT. I could go live on TikTok. You know what I mean? I have a lot. It's good over there, guys. I have a couple video that's doing very well, and I just want the platform to get out there so people could enjoy it and watch what we speak about. We're gonna be having guests on the platform. We're gonna have guests. We're gonna have entertainers come on it. Soon as once we get monetized, not say 'cause we're gonna get monetized. I pray to the Most High we do get monetized for the 500 subscribers. But right now we're looking to double. So we're looking to double and go to 1,000 subscribers, and we have 800 and how much we have? I think we have 800 and I'm not sure. I know it's over 800. So we're going towards that, and hopefully we could accomplish that but before the end. And even if we don't, guys, even if we don't, it's still a goal. When we make the goal, we make the goal, guys. And I'm not here to force anyone to watch my video or to subscribe to the channel, guys. I just make the content, put it out there. Listen, guys. We don't have no issue getting subscribers. We get subscribers every day. People comment and subscribes because I believe the content that we have is good content, guys. You know what I mean? It's all organic, natural. There is no we call it propaganda or watered down content. It's all my content that I put together and bring it forth for you guys. And so far, what I mean, a lot of people is okay with the content that I put out. And what I mean, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate all the love that I'm getting. I appreciate everyone that viewing my platform, subscribing. And we're gonna have Tasha coming back on our platform again. And we're gonna have someone else come on my platform, Winston, you know what I mean? Big Win. He started a platform. Also, guys, go support over there. Big Bear Everywhere. It's a new channel. Well, not new, but please go over there, check out his video, subscribe to his channel. It's a young channel, surprise. He's also on Instagram. Big Bear everywhere. You know what I mean? I'm also on Instagram, YARDCHAT, on TikTok, Facebook, YARDCHAT, X, YARDCHAT. You know what I mean? Right now, my main two platform are YouTube and TikTok. At one point, Facebook was my main, but Facebook over there, same as Instagram. You know, they're playing games. People, you know what I mean. Like I said, I don't beg people for views. I don't have no problem getting views. I don't have, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I put up shorts on Instagram. People, Instagram, not Instagram, but on Facebook, people. I don't know, that Facebook is very biased, and it's a click. Same thing as Instagram. I have video went over there viral. People, I have video went on Facebook viral. I have video. I don't know. It might be a million views, but I have video that went to 800, um, 600, 500, 100,000. I went viral on Facebook a lot, and these people over there, it's like, I mean, it's you know what I mean. Like I said, I go where people show interest, where people support. I'm not getting enough support on Instagram. People do support it, but you know, Instagram, it's like a click platform as well. It's who you know, and all these people connect. You know, and they all have the same friend. Look at it, people. It's all, you know. But like I said, I'm not worrying about it, because I know that you know, you put in the work, you be consistent, and you know, people, you put out good content, you know, it won't be a problem. You know what I mean? So guys, thank you for joining me this afternoon, guys. I appreciate everything. I'm ready to log off, and I might go live later, I'm not sure, but I'm getting ready to go fix my son some dinner right now. And guys, thank you for joining me, guys. I appreciate the love that I'm getting, and thank you, guys. Enough love. All right.